Welcome to the Effortlessly Abundant Life podcast. I'm Natalia, a certified hypnotherapist and a mindset shifter. Not too long ago, I was a broke, burned out, multi-passionate single woman to now making six figures effortlessly, marrying the love of my life and attracting what I want by using my unique bridge method. I'm here to help you achieve the results you want in any area of your life by owning your true unique self with less doing, less stress, and definitely less effort. Now let's jump to today's episode in 3, 2, 1. Hello, my loves, and welcome to another episode of Effortlessly Abundant Life. I am back, and it feels so good to just sit in front of my not camera because I got sick, guys, this weekend. My son, just in the middle of the night, had a really high fever, and he was attached to me for the past 2 days. So I guess I got whatever he has. But that's okay. Nothing prevents me from being here. And it's true, when you love something so much, it doesn't matter what is going on. You just feel the urge and need to do it. And that's why I'm here. And today's episode is going to be so, so, so special. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about how to magnetize love into your life. So if you are somebody who are looking for the one or looking to find that relationship that's going to make you feel in love and feel kind of like in the fairy tales, right? Or you just got a relationship and you're looking for new love, or you have a relationship currently and you're just kind of looking to spark the love again. We're going to talk about it as well. So it's all about celebrating this month, the month of February, which is number 2. 2 is all about love. It's all about mother. It's all about being sensitive. It's all about those feminine energy that is so potent this month. So if you're extra sensitive this month or extra emotional, just know that is just part of it. And congratulations to my dragons, my fellow dragons, because we are starting this year, 2024, February 10, we're starting a dragon year. And it's very, very exciting for me as a dragon. And, but really, the dragon is all about passion, it's all about fire, it's all about putting things into action. So if you are kind of have ideas and thoughts and plans and all these things in your head and you're not implementing them, this is the year to go ahead and go for it. So before we're going to dive in, I just want to give you guys a quick update. For those who are following me on my Instagram at Effortlessly Abundant Life, you know that I took a little break for 10 days. I took a cruise with my family, my son and my husband, to San Martin, St. Thomas. We also stopped at DR and Puerto Rico. We skipped Bermuda for the first 3 days, which I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't happy about. And it was definitely rocky because it was a really bad storm. So we just skipped that one. But it was just absolutely magical. And I gave myself the permission. I don't think I ever did it where I truly disconnected, meaning didn't go on social media. I didn't answer calls or emails or anything like that. And what's interesting, in the boat, you have a certain amount of time where you can use the internet. And I literally used everything on the first day because I thought you're getting 150 minutes a day. Apparently not. It's for the whole trip. So I completely overused it on the first day, and I just kind of took it as a sign to just really relax and allow myself to disconnect. And it was so good, guys. I highly recommend, if you're a content creator, if you're a salesperson, if you're a business owner, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter. It's just so good to take the time for yourself, to disconnect, to reconnect to yourself, and allow this time to really give you some deeper insights. I just took this time. I wasn't like, oh my God, I want to get insights. And I just allowed myself to not be productive, not be anything but just relax and follow my joy. This is exactly what I did. And it felt so, so, so good. And yeah, so if you guys are on the market for a good cruise, I highly recommend, especially if you have a kid. It's just the ultimate hack of leaving from New York Port, where that's where I live, and I live in Manhattan, and just instead of going on airplane and God forbid there's canceled flights or anything like that, no, you just go, and as you move, you have all these activities. And we also met a couple of 2-year-old friends for Michael to play with. So it was absolutely highly recommend. So let's go back to our topic of love, 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 love. Ah, this one was a hard one for me for years. I've been in so many relationships. I'm the type of person that I'm in relationships. It wasn't hard for me to find a boyfriend, right? Or find my whatever partner. But it wasn't accurate. It wasn't feeling good. And the way I saw myself in order to have a relationship, I need to be something else other than myself, meaning I had to overgive. I had to overcare. I had to cook. I had to clean. I had to be this version of myself that is completely taking herself out of the equation and just devoting her everything for my partner. That's the type of person that I was. And of course, I attracted people who sucked this energy from me, right? They were emotionally unstable. I talked about this relationship that I had 5 years ago. Wow, it's been a while. Where I just, I get cheated on and it was so bad and I had to leave. And I remember just sleeping in the couch with my friends with my dog and really kind of realizing and taking the courage that I don't want this anymore. And this is where my healing started to happen, right? I really hit rock bottom after being in a relationship that I've been cheated on multiple times, being completely, I wouldn't say abused, but I was definitely gaslighted and always feeling not enough. That is kind of like the theme that I had. And that evoked a whole journey going within myself that gave birth of who you hear right now. It's not an easy one, but I'm going to tell you now that I am in a beautiful, healthy, loving relationship, what it took to get here, right? Um, and it's not a straight line and it's not going to work for everybody. And everybody has their significant journey. But I know if you're listening to this, there's something you can pull out of this, and it's something that is going to be a message for you. So, the first thing that I did is, first of all, heal. Heal. Not rush to go to another date, although I did it. And of course, I got horrible, horrible results. But I really gave myself time to heal. And heal is the hardest part because I remember at the beginning when I got out of this relationship, I did everything to run away from my feelings. I worked double shifts. I went to see my parents. I tried to like just completely be completely all the time busy. And that just obviously led to being burnout and feeling burnout and just, it was just not good. But eventually, when I was realizing that I can run for myself and obviously I'm not getting the results that I want, it's time for me to go deeper. It's time for me to heal. And healing is such a big word, right? There's so many ways of healing. But the main thing that I want to kind of share with you is your healing with your parents. A lot of times when I see somebody that is having a hard time to attract or having a hard time to even have a beautiful, healthy relationship is because they didn't really kind of reset their subconscious mind when it comes to love for themselves. So up to the age of 7, we are sponges of and we see life through what our environment's showing us, right? So if our parents are fighting over money, or they are cheating, or there are problems there, or maybe they're not even living together, right? There is ways that we make meaning of what that means, and meaning of what it means about us, right? Oh, my parents are not with me because it might be something was wrong with me. And of course, on the logical aspect, we know that it's not true, but your subconscious mind making those conclusions, and then you going throughout your years and your life, and you see life from those lenses. You see life from the place of not enough. I'm not deserve of love. Um, I'm afraid of love because love means pain. And it's so important to heal this wound that we have with our parents. And it's not here, I'm not here to tell you like this is your parents' fault. Let's be honest. Your soul chose your parents. Your soul chose your environment for your growth. But it's our responsibility to take responsibility on our own feeling, on our own way of being, and how we want to perceive life. And this is the thing that I honestly think that every man and woman out there at the age of 18, 20, 21, doesn't matter. When you understand the power of subconscious mind, do yourself a favor and schedule yourself a session. I offer 3-session package because I don't believe one session is just it's not just one session. There is a pre-session that really we're going into human design. We're going into like specifically about what is it about you or really want to clear. The second session, I really do the subconscious rewiring, and I'm not using just one method. I'm using multiple methods in one. That's what I call the bridge method, that is bridging multiple effective, proven methods to rewire subconscious mind and heal your subconscious mind. And the third session is where we actually implement on a daily basis to really enforce this new connection in your brain, this new way of your identity. So this is what I do. But if you are not feeling called to work with me, find yourself a hypnotherapist that can actually get you to the point where you are no longer, your life is not ran by a 7-year-old. It's almost like asking your 7-year-old self to choose a house for yourself, to to manage your financial state or find your life partner. It's just crazy. And it's 333. So while I'm recording this. So this is a good confirmation. Um, so I want you guys to really understand that healing is all about rewriting your own story. It's really about understanding that everything that happened, it was the meant that it was supposed to happen, but it's the meaning that we threw and we drew out of it that is not serving us, that causes pain and is not here. We're not actually healing the pain by holding the pain, right? And forgiveness, making amends, and redeciding how the stories actually is for you. What is the lessons you learned from this? How can you actually move from a place of pain to a place of lesson and learning and growing, and something that is more positive, that is not so negatively charged in your body. And of course, there's so much more into it. But one thing I can tell you, if things are not working for you, don't run to another date. Don't swipe for another date. This is not, it's people think like the more, it's crazy. I have a friend, I love her so much. And she knows she has things to work through, but it takes courage and she's not ready for it. And as a good friend, I'm never going to push somebody for what they're not ready for. But she's saying to me, and this is her analogy, she thinks about it as kind of like work. She's like, okay, I see this as work. The more clients I see, the more deals I sign. So she makes this analogy in love, thinking, okay, the more dates I'm going to go to, the more likelihood I'm going to get a relationship. And obviously, it's not working so far. And I'm here to tell you it's not the quantity, guys. You can meet the love of your life out of nowhere, the way it happened to me. It literally happened to me through work. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't even thinking about it. It just happened in the most magical way. Um, and as you know, in manifestation, we're not here to kind of intervene and try to control the how and when. So, yes, you think you are in your biological clock right now, and you think, like, oh my God, it needs to happen like this year because on my calculation, this, and this, and this. But I want you to really take a deep breath in and know there is nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with your time, that everything that is meant for you and you wanting a soulmate and you wanting a family, it means it will happen for you. But for you to offer this vibration of neediness, and it has to happen in a certain timeline, is offering a lot of negative energy that is going to attract you, not your accurate person that is actually meant for you. So I just want to put it out there. And one kind of mindset shift that really helps me with everything that I'm manifesting, but specifically if you're talking about love, is give up the time frame, give up the when, give up the how, truly like completely erase it and just state, this is not up to me. I trust and I know that the universe will deliver me something better than I could ever even think or fathom or do for myself. And I promise you, the universe always listens. The universe always here for you. If you only knew how much protection you have over you, there's a whole army over you that loves you so much and want to see you feeling and being at your fullest potential. And they listen, but we also have to offer that, right? We also need to be open for help. We need to be open to receive this kind of help. It's almost like trying to help somebody that, people that are trying to, let's say, give up alcohol or some kind of bad habit. No matter how much you give them the best help, if they're not ready for change and they're not ready to let go of whatever that keeps them stuck, it doesn't matter. So same thing. So you have to be really willing to let go of your control and that kind of like imaginary control, because it's not true. You know that it's impossible to control it, and really let the magic of this universe that listen guys, look all around you, like look at nature, look at the universe. Like we are such a small dot in this whole galaxy, and there's so much things are orchestrated in a beautiful harmonious way. God didn't forget about you. You are not forgotten. Everything will happen in the right time. And as I said, just let go of it. Let go of the how, let go of the when, and give yourself this mindset shift of, I have a whole lifetime to really experience this kind of love. I have a whole lifetime. I'm not in a rush. And that's what really, really helped me to kind of let go of this neediness and this eagerness. And I know if you listen to this, you're like, oh my God, but I need it and I want it so badly. And it's like, I've been through so much. And when is it going to happen? And I'm here to tell you, it's closer than you think. I really, really, because I know myself and I remember myself in those times where I was just like, oh my God, like, I can't date anymore. I can't do this anymore. And what I did actually, and this leads me to my second point, other than healing, is also get rid of those lists that you have about what do you think your partner should look like, sound like, do, make, have, all these things that you think that you want. I'm telling you, the second you're going to get rid of this list and you're going to focus instead of physical traits and all these things that you think you want, in the end of the day, it's how you want to feel in the relationship. I can be married to, you know, Barbie, the male Barbie version can, right? It doesn't matter. But if I feel empty, but the on the outside looks beautiful, right? We have the perfect relationship. We're hot. We're going on whatever dates and we travel. But inside, I feel unheard, unseen, unloved. What the hell? What is that even worth? So just let go of this list and focus instead on how you want to feel, how you want to feel in this relationship. You want to feel expensive. You want to feel loved. You want to feel cherished. You want to feel actually respected. You want to feel excited. You want to feel butterflies. You want to feel um, cherished and loved. Whatever that is that you want to feel, really write that. Be as specific as you can on that, but let go of what? Of the external things and traits that you think will make you happy. That is a huge, huge, huge tip that I'm giving you guys. And after you get really clear of how you want to feel, I want you to tap in this feeling every single day. Yes, feelings are such a beautiful thing that we can just call in within ourselves. We can chemically create this hormone, this vibration, this feeling in us on a daily basis. And the more we feel familiar in this, and our body feels familiar in this, and our subconscious feels familiar in this, it translates to safety. And when it translates to safety, anything that doesn't feel in this place, in this vibration, will just flow through. So I'm literally remember after I did my healing journey and I really focused on how I want to feel, I would not really attract anybody. I was like, what's wrong? Like, I can't even like find anybody in terms of like dating and this and that. I was like, what's going on here? And what happened is God literally just moved and removed anything that was just not a hell yes, was not really my match, because I was not a match for them, because vibrationally I was in my love. I wasn't in um my ultimate feeling that I wanted to feel in a relationship. And then boom, the rest is history. So how you cultivate this feeling on every single day. I'm actually working on something very special that I can't wait to actually share with you guys. I'm working on something very special that is going to help you to do it on a daily basis, but definitely meditate. Definitely cultivate your beautiful imagination, because as you know, your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination or reality. And when you tap into your feeling of feeling safe, feeling heard, feeling loved, and tapping from the past, if there you had incidents in the past where you felt that, even if it's not related, by the way, feeling is feeling. It doesn't have to be romantic. You don't have to be respected in a, if you let's say you had really traumatic relationship in the past and you never had that feeling of respect, or you feel honored from your person, you can take a feeling of feeling respected for, let's say, from work or your friendships, right? It's the same feeling. It doesn't have to be just related to your love life romantically. So when you tap into this feeling by recalling what happened in the past, if it's hard for you to imagine things out of nowhere, really focus on the past. Like, okay, I want to feel loved. Where did I feel loved in the past? And really soak yourself in this energy. Really allow yourself to really kind of allow your whole body to surrender to this feeling, bathe in this feeling, amplify this feeling. And you're going to feel right away so much better. You're not going to feel like you are in this like neediness every single day. You're going to really embody this feeling first within yourself, and you're going to attract love in many different ways, right? You're going to see it in your workplace, or you're going to see it with your friendship or within yourself. And then after you really cultivate it on the vibrational level, it really ask yourself on a daily basis, what is the most loving thing I can do for myself today? What is the most loving thing I can do for myself today? It drives me nuts when people are treating themselves so poorly and they wait for somebody to save them from themselves and treat them in a way that they want to be treated if they don't do it for themselves first. You have to understand that nobody's here to save you. You're the only one who can save yourself. And putting this big responsibility upon somebody else to save you is just not fair. We're all here responsible for our own selves on our own healing journey. And imagine what a beautiful relationship is when both parties are coming in healed and whole, and together they create something so much more bigger and wholer. So really ask yourself on a daily basis, what are the things I can do for myself that evokes love within me, that evokes respect? If you want to seek respect from somebody, what is the most respectful thing you can do? Maybe have better boundaries with others. Maybe instead of just throwing yourself into work every morning, maybe give yourself the time and pour your love into your heart and your body and your soul, and show yourself that you're a priority. Because if you want somebody to make you a priority, you have to make yourself a priority, right? So how does that look like on a daily life? And it's always the small things. It's not the big things. It's how you make the decision on a daily basis of what you choose to eat, how you choose to start your day, how you treat, and what are your conversations you have about yourself, and how you treat other people. And by doing that and cultivating this feeling every day, and actually you have your actions support that, guys, you are going to become a match, a perfect match to the perfect person that you never thought you would be in love with. Usually it's not going to be your type, by the way, because types are usually coming from trauma. It's because our ego think like, oh, she's not my type. You know, he is not, is my type. But we're souls with limitless. There's so many things that you can't even imagine. Like, this is why I love always leaving space for the universe to surprise me, to bring me something better than I know. Because let's be honest, I'm limited. As though, yes, I'm powerful, and yes, I can call in everything that I want, but still, it's a co-creation. And my part is to know what I want and focus on the feeling and cultivating this feeling. But God's universe source responsibility is to really bring me this, right, in ways that I can't imagine. And as I said, the how is it going to look like, what they're going to do, and when is it going to happen? Like, is it going to happen on a dating app or just like randomly in my neighborhood? Who knows? But this is the beauty, and it will happen fast. It's not going to be like, oh, 7 years, and then let's think about marriage. And like, it's just going to happen fast, the way it happened for me, by the way. So I hope, guys, you got some nuggets of understanding of what does it mean to call in love, and know that nothing is wrong with you if you're single, by the way, or if you don't even want to call in love. And just to kind of say, for those who are in a relationship and want to call in more kind of passion and love into their marriage or the relationship, is really not take life too seriously, not take your partner too seriously. And really, other than obviously the weekly dates that I highly recommend, to have time for yourself. And for us, for instance, obviously we have a 2-year-old. Yes, sometimes we are going for like a nice date, we're going to a restaurant, or we're going to a nice spa. But a lot of times it's just me and my husband ordering food in while we put the baby to sleep, and we're just watching a movie, and we're cuddling and we're hugging, we're kissing. And yeah, it's just simple things. It doesn't have to be big. Another thing that we like to do is like spontaneous lunches, and just go on a lunch if we have like an hour and a half, and just kind of like go and talk about life and plan life together, and have like, you know, if you guys are working in completely different things, and you don't really have a lot of like common things, because that happens, because you can have your own life, he can have his life, and it's beautiful. But then when you have common goals together, and kind of working on them and talking about that, and kind of being each other's biggest supporters, is is just the best feeling in the world. Um, and again, and focus of how you want to feel. how you want to feel in this relationship that you have. And understand this, yes, it will change. It just going to get deeper and more, it's just going to feel so much more profound. It's not just going to be like, oh, the butterflies. It's going to feel like a deeper passion, deeper love. And know that there is no end to that. And don't think like by trying to recreate something that was in the past, and if you can, something is wrong with your relationship. No, just know that your relationship is only going to go deeper and better with every argument, with every obstacle, with everything in life. And your job is not to educate the other person. Your job is to always focus on you and how you want to feel and focus on your energy. And when you are working on your energy, everything else will just be a reflection of it. A lot of times yes, obviously I communicate to my husband if there's something that I want to kind of talk about or work on. But a lot of times I work on myself, why I need this from him, why I feel like I need this from him. Let me give that for myself first. And a lot of times things just work out. Because again, everything is a reflection of what? Of our inner being. So I hope, guys, I helped you. It was definitely a juicy one. So many good things we're talking about today. So let me know if you enjoyed this episode by posting on your social media, on your stories. And don't forget to tag me at Effortlessly Abundant Life, because you're going to get a free hypnosis for attracting effortlessly abundant life for yourself. And if you want to dive deeper and you want to work on your love life and you want to call in this magical relationship that's going to feel good, I have few spots open for my 3-month private coaching. It's a one-on-one with me where we meet once a week to really change your paradigm, change your subconscious mind, rewire subconscious mind, heal yourself on not just your bloodline, but all your ancestor life. And it's deep, beautiful, profound work that is truly life-changing. And if you're ready for it, all the information is in the description bar below. You can apply and make sure that it's a really good fit for you, because I'm not taking anybody that I don't think I can help them 110%. So definitely take your time to answer the questions. We're going to go on a Zoom call just to kind of answer any further questions you have and make sure that it's a good fit. And yes, the rest is going to be history. So thank you guys so much for listening. I love you so much, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye.